Hey kids, Inverted Cal here. Welcome back to Empyrean Ultimate Ironman Season 0. I'm still in the midst of wiping out some of these random bases. I just took the tank around and shot a whole bunch of things, but I just wanted to bring you in to show you some of the problems that I, among a lot of other players, are having. As you can see, there is weapons fire coming from inside this drone base. There are no enemies on the top of this base. There's nobody at the base itself shooting me, but yet I'm being shot through the base. Now the reason this is happening, I don't know. This is some kind of bug. But as you can see, I am now 200 meters away, and I'm still being shot. Oh, I'm hooked on a rock. You know, they're shooting the tank. They're actually shooting the cockpits. If I pull away far enough to finally get it to stop, I'll show you that they've damaged the cockpit again through the walls of the tank. I've had this happen now twice. I actually had the cockpit shot out on the scavenger truck. Now see, I'm still getting shots hitting me or coming at me, and I am over 400, 500, oops, 550, 600, 700, 800, oops, oh, hooked on a tree, 900 meters away, almost 900 meters away. Not only are they shooting me through a base, they're now shooting me through terrain. 1,000 meters away. You can still see the shots coming through. I'm over 1,000 meters away from the base. Okay? On the other side of a hill. They're inside the base. Now you tell me how this is happening. Yeah, the game has become completely and utterly glitched. There we go. They've already shot a good portion of the cockpit out on this one once before. They actually shot through the forward armor. This is a layer of armor plating with a layer of armor plating. This is, you know, it's actually thin walls making this passage. But it's armor plating on the outside with armor plating on the inside. They actually have shot through those with this kind of ridiculously long shot that they're using. They haven't actually hurt me as the player, but they have generally targeted the cockpit. Now I'm going to pop out here and see if they've actually done any real damage to the tank. I mean, so far everything I've had done to the tank has been superficial. I just wiped out 3 bases plus the drone base, and most of the damage on the tank is superficial. It's, you know, a couple of broken windows. Sorry, let me turn off night vision, please. Thank you. They have damaged this armor. I've had to replace it already once, which is why it's unpainted. Oh, they damaged it. Oh, look at that. They damaged a couple of little blocks here. a lot of just basic sacrificial armor has been damaged, and that's it. Oh, they broke a block there. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This is what it's designed for. It's designed to take impacts on this quarter. You know, I just took out 3 bases, and this is what I've done to damage on the tank. I've lost a whole bunch of blocks. Wow. Like, that'll take me, you know, a minute to replace. So far, I'm fairly much liking the design. The footprint makes it a little hard to maneuver, but that's okay. It's the shots through the walls that is really irritating me. Now, sometimes if I get far enough away, like I should be now, that the base unloads. Oops, change our view. Like, I should be almost far enough away now that the base unloads. It goes into whatever the graphic thing is, where it's just a base, it's no longer functioning, which is about 1 kilometer or so away. I can't remember what the exact distance is, I'd have to look it up. But then if I come back in, I can usually, let me just turn on night vision again here. I can usually get back in. Oh, these trees are horrible. Oh, but as you see, no, I'm still being shot. Okay, I'm being shot. This far away, I'm being shot. Okay, so we're going to move away again. We're going to see if we can unload that base, and then we'll come back at it. Okay, we're far enough away now that the base should have actually completely unrendered. Just take a look. .6 kilometers away. I think it's 1.5. I'm not entirely sure. We're just going to move just a tiny bit further away, and then we're going to turn around and go back at it again. I must have somebody out here that the guns don't like. Is this another Xerax patrol? Mechanoid patrol. Now let's see if we can get back towards the drone base. Now we're almost 2 full kilometers away from it. Oh, as you can see, I'm still being shot by that base, even though I went 2 kilometers away. I went far enough away that it should have unloaded the base. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pause, I'm going to unload the game, and then I'll reload the game. So I'll be right back. Okay, we reloaded the game. Now let's see if that did the trick. Now reset the hover height. Again, my lights, jetpack has got to be turned back on. For some reason, you can't set default settings for your character. You know, I want my character to load in with the shoulder light on and the jetpack on. Okay, now we can get back within range of this base. It's not shooting us again. But as soon as I shoot anything on or in or on this base, it will start shooting me again. So what I'm going to do here real quick, so I'm going to load into the devices. Pop into the artillery turret. see if I can get a clean shot on this base. I need to relocate to a slightly better firing range here. So just move over. There, try that. Now this POI, the core, is right behind those blocks. So I think this base is behind those blocks. Is this not the one I'm thinking it is? With the ugly tower in the middle? All the guns? Oh, I'm in the wrong... Aha. Okay, I was on the wrong side of the base. I was shooting the wrong set of blocks. It's actually underneath this set of blocks, the one that looks like a building. For some reason, I can't turn for shit here today. Wish you would stop shooting those, but okay, I can't seem to get a firing solution on this, so we're just going to get out of this gun. Go. We'll let that tank patch up here, and we're going to go kill this core here. This one does not. What? I am being shot by dead turrets. Very nice. Stupid game. Okay. Power this off. What the heck? You gonna stay dead this time? Nope. Okay, stay dead. Stay all the way dead. Good boy. Are you still showing up as xXCallousXx drone base, or are you still showing up as drone base? I need your marker, please, not my marker. Still active because I've got guns shooting me. Don't shoot me. It's very annoying when you shoot me. I think that should have been it. The core for this base is right in this area here. As you can see, it's now dead. Now theoretically, I should be able to start looting these. Stay dead. I should be able to start looting these things without any issues. Still hear guys running around, troops hanging out on the thing. Now this is another thing, as you'll see. These troops here will disappear. Not all of them will die, they'll just vanish. Sometimes the more glitched they are, the more they vanish. It's very, very annoying. There's a guy hanging out over there. I gotta put miniguns on this thing. Okay, anybody else on this base that I need to worry about? No loot. Are you kidding me? No loot. Okay, we're seeing that. Oh, a little bit on this guy. Oh, he brought me lunch. That's a nice guy. Trying to invite me into the base. Give me a warm sandwich and a hug, maybe. Okay. We'll grab these. They were lockers. They're probably heavy or medium armor. And yeah, the core is right in this area here. It's easier just to shoot through it, but this base is actually buried in the ground for some reason. I've never seen this happen, but this is the first time for everything, I guess. Now the rest of this base is pretty simple to take apart, so I'm going to strip this down for spare parts and scrap metal. Kill the guys that are left hanging out in here. There should be a bunch of idiots standing down underneath. And as long as these guys don't decide to start shooting through the walls, I should be okay. But this is what usually happens, is these guys start trying to shoot me right through walls. And it's, needless to say, exceedingly irritating. So I'm going to pause here. I'm going to come back and I'm going to wipe out this base. I'm going to come back after I've wiped out this base, and we'll look at what we're going to do next. But yeah, I'm having the same glitchy problems that everybody else is. This is part of the reason why I haven't been doing a lot of episodes, because honestly it's taking me 3 times as long to do a simple base. Like that thing over there, this large power station, this took me almost 4 hours to kill. And literally the power station, since it's already dead, I'll fly over, I'll show it to you here. It took me almost 6 hours to completely kill it because I couldn't get close to it without getting stuff shot out by guys glitching inside of it. But literally, you come up to the power station, you fly up to the front door, and you shoot through 3 layers of, you shoot through the door and 2 layers of combat steel right into the core. It is not a hard base to destroy. It's actually one of the easiest bases to destroy. It's a very well thought out and complicated base, but they really have to get off this idea of putting everything in direct line of fire from the outside. These defense 3s, this one I've already wiped out. Let's see, I've got 2 others. I just stripped the guns off of these 2 over here. And there's probably still troops running around. But the core for these, I believe, is right at the base of this tower. Which I think you can just line up. Right in there somewhere. And it will basically take the core out. Like that was it? No, that was just something inside. That was the one. Couple of shots right literally in the thing, and it's done for. Now, as you see, again, I'm getting shots flying from somewhere. Just out of the blue, fire coming at me from nowhere. I think this advanced spaceport is still active. I've only flown around it. But yeah, again, you're seeing weapons fire hitting the ship. Defense 3 is out. So it always seems to me that this starts glitching. You get glitchy shots as soon as you have damaged the base. This was part of the reason I was having the issues with this base, is I had guys inside there and I'm multi-tooling the base apart, and I'm getting weapons fire come through the base after I had multi-tooled it apart. Like after I had even had my own core in it. And that's where I was starting to get the invisible drone, like the guys that would just, basically you shoot them and then they would glitch out and disappear. This is probably guys inside the base now shooting me through the floors, through the base, through the metal, through the ground. I mean, all the things that they shouldn't shoot through, they're shooting through. So there we have it. Empyreon has become so glitched now that Ironman is becoming almost impossible. I'm not going to say it is, but it is becoming exceedingly difficult to actually do any actual gameplay on this thing without problems. Mainly because of how glitchy the game really has become. I'm really hoping for a patch or an update, but I've got one more day off between now and when the next episode has to be released. So next day I have off to play, I have no choice. I must take on the next base. But I'm really not interested in fighting invincible bases with XXCallousXx being able to shoot me 1,000 meters away. You know, through the ground, through the terrain, and through combat steel. If Elion hasn't updated since then, I may consider withdrawing from Ironman until the game has been stabilized. It doesn't make sense to me to play when the game is this bugged. So thanks all for watching, kids. By the way, I'm still undead, level 21, 189 kills, and I'm being shot yet again through the ground, through my ship. Good night for now.